Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of 3 Strixhaven draft. Pretty obvious Poet's Quill pick here. Great card. I would say the best equipment in this set. I don't think that's a bold statement, unless there's one I'm not thinking of. Maybe there is, but this one is incredibly strong. Lets you learn and equips for 2 with +1/+1 lifelink. How good? At its best in Witherbloom because of life gain synergies, but still obviously amazing in Silver Quill as well. Other good cards in here. I like Dina. I like Start from Scratch as a lesson. Ignis has grown on me. I think it's a playable card. Negate has grown on me as well in this format. Definitely good. A lot of targets for it. Star Pupil, not so much. Curate's playable in the right deck. Invocation is good. Ingredient is playable. Anatomy is a good lesson. Campus Guide is certainly playable in the right deck as well. And Poet's Quill. Here we go. Follow-up pick. Well, we could take Devastating Mastery, but there is Killian. Pretty tempting. Otherwise, in straight black, there's just Leech Fanatic. These both want to be in Silver Quill. I almost want... I mean, Killian is rare quality. Devastating Mastery is playable. It's just so hard to cast. Why did it have to be 4 white? Couldn't it have been 3 and 3? Why on earth did they make it 4 white? It does destroy all non-land permanents, so it deals with a lot of things. Board wipes are strong. I really want to take Killian. My gut is telling me Killian, but board wipes can be good. It's also Shield Mage and Environmental Sciences. My gut's telling me Killian. I'm just going to take it. I love this card. It's rare quality anyway. I'm passing a board wipe for it, but I don't know what to tell you. Killian's just so good. All right. Well, Orator obviously works incredibly well with Killian as well, right? Can I get Lifelink and Menace? Lifelink and Menace. Wow. Well, there's your synergy right there. Otherwise, I like the Witherbloom Pledge Mage. Stonerise Spirit is playable at its best in Lorehold because of all the graveyard exiling shenanigan cards. Like Fuming Effigy and all that nonsense. Quintorius, all that. All right, Intro to Annihilation, playable lesson. Quandrix Pledge Mage is very, very good, but we'll take the Thunderous Orator, never look back, and continue. All right, here, well, we can take the Familiar, but this is once again more of a Lorehold card. I could actually take the Witherbloom Campus. At worst, I can play it as like a mana rock that fixes for black and can scry, and at best I can splash green cards and probably be happy about that. Or we can take Return Past Caller and like set up for splashing red. Another option. Let's do the Witherbloom Campus. I think getting the fixing first in this circumstance is probably smarter. Or we could take the Intro to Prophecy, which is a playable lesson. Not an exciting one, but a playable one. We'll take the Campus, see what happens. Okay, so now we can take Biblioplex Assistant. Could take the Anatomy. There's Master Symmetrist. Star Pupil in white. And really nothing in black I want. Just Professor's Warning. I think I'll take the Anatomy. Already have some pretty awesome target here with Killian. So let's just take it. See if we get some learn cards along the way. Free card for the deck, essentially. As long as we get some learn. All right, Pilgrim's a good pickup. Otherwise, there's Spirit Summoning, Arrogant Poet. I'll take the Pilgrim. It's card generator. It comes back. It's going to be great with Poet's Quill. Something to re-equip to constantly. Get a bunch of lands. I like the Poet, too. Poet is actually pretty good with the Quill as well. Since you can fly over, pay the 2 life, still hit for 3 and gain it back. But let's take the Pilgrim. Otherwise, in green, we have Carrick, Field Trip, Charge Through. There's Rip Apart, which is removal that we don't currently have, but I'll take the Pilgrim anyway. So, Eager First Year, certainly a playable 2-drop. Deceptively good. Not an exciting one, but deceptively good. So we'll take it. Often attacks for 3, can block well as well. Okay, well, we could take another one and start down like a Silver Quill beatdown deck. I'm okay with that. Oh, we already do have a learn too. Yeah, we have the Poet's Quill. Or we could take the Campus to splash for red. I'll take the Eager First Year. I have a feeling they're going to make the deck and beat down pretty effectively here. All right, we can take Unwilling Ingredient. Not a particularly exciting pick, but it does wear a quill. It's got Menace. Works well with the order because of that. And otherwise, I'm like splashing an Invocation, which isn't that exciting to me. So, all right, we'll cut black. Take the ingredient, and we're on a good beatdown path currently. Well, looky here. We wield Devastating Mastery. Well, I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, it's a board wipe. Unfortunately, it blows up our Poet's Quill, so I don't love that, but board wipes are board wipes, right? Sometimes they're great, and sometimes they do nothing. I do think they're at their worst in beatdown decks, like what we appear to be doing. We also currently don't have any removal, although I just picked up this Intro to Annihilation pick 11, so that's a good sign. So I may not play the Mastery if we end up straight beatdown, it depends. None of these cards interest me all that much, but some late lore hold there. Don't really have a lot of spirits to support the Apprentice plan, but none of this really matters. I'll take the first day of class probably if I was going to play any of those. All right, get the lesson. Doesn't matter. Neither are exciting. All right, a lot of lower hold stuff. So Expressionist, probably not. We're looking at Trudge. We do have the life gain. Trudge is going to be great synergistically with Poet's Quill. Get it back frequently. It's also Study Break, Lower Hold Campus, Eager First Year. Again, Spiteful Squad is good. I think we'll take the Trudge, though. We have a few ways to gain life, don't we? Maybe not. Just the Quill. Oh, and Killian. Yeah, that's worth it. We'll take Trudge. This card's just been really good for me anyway. Good beater. Comes back. Great value. Good uncommon. We'll take it. So we can take Spiteful Squad here. It is certainly playable. Or we can take the Deadly Brew and potentially splash it. We don't have any removal currently, so I'm kind of okay with it. Actually, Regrowth is a worthy splash a lot of the time, too. Bring back anything from your graveyard is not something green frequently does. But considering we don't have any removal currently, we're going to have a hard time beating down unless we get removal. I don't know. Do I want to splash Deadly Brew or Regrowth right now, though? I mean, it's fine. It's not exactly what I want to do. Blood Researcher would be great with like Poet's Quill and Killian and all that. I mean, maybe just take the squad, get a Death Toucher. It is a good card. All right. Doesn't really look like a Warlock to me, but what do I know? I guess it's got like a little inkling on its shoulder. I've never seen that before. Never noticed that before. What in the world? Pick 3 Swords to Plowshares. Well, we just got gifted a great removal spell there. It's also Mage Hunter's Onslaught in here. Environmental Sciences, Crammed Session. Witherbloom Command, probably not worth the splash. Rescuer looks great in here, bringing back Killian, but obvious Swords to Plowshares. And yes, we're thrilled about that. All right, another Spiteful Squad, or we can do a Poet. Probably went cheaper for the beats. Because I feel like at this point we're not doing a mastery plan. We're just going to be straight Silver Quill beatdown, which is fine. We'll take it. Take the Poet. Get the cheap beater. I want the Beaming Defiance too, to be honest, but that's all right. Here we can take the Shield Mage over the Eager First Year. I think Eager First Year, another one would be fine, but Shield Mage has proven to be an excellent top-end card, even in aggro. Especially in aggro, actually, if you've dealt enough damage. All right, good opportunity to pick up the Professor here. Another great, efficient card. There's Study Break, which would be very good in here, considering how light on removal we are. And Crushing Disappointment, probably playable here too, but we'll take the Professor. Get the Evasion, great with our Orator. Okay, we can take Inkling Summoning, or we can take Beaming Defiance. So, current learn, we just still only have the Poet's Quill, is that right? If I take the Defiance, it's only 1 mana with Killian. It also protects from removal, and it's a combat trick. Summoning is clearly better. And we are very removal light, so having tricks is valuable. But I think we probably still want the summoning. And find some learn, hopefully in pack 3 at worst. Otherwise, I might be able to play it. We'll see. All right, I'll take the Stonerise Spirit. Can fly, can make other things fly. Nothing wrong with that. All right, all the eager first years, I'll take them. They're not going to end up that good unless we end up with some actual tricks here. Guess we can consider Deadly Brew on the splash. It's a great card. It's just not really what I'm looking for. All right, Cram Session we definitely want. Have plenty of goodies to find with that now. I just don't think we're going to need to splash with this build, but we'll see. All right, well, good news for us. We got the Beaming Defiance back. We're going to take it. It's almost assuredly going to make the deck. Feel like we're not really capitalizing on Killian in this deck very much, but technically it does work with Beaming Defiance for your own creatures, which is nice. All right, we'll take Star Pupil. I don't think it's likely to make the deck, but we'll see. Got the Crushing Disappointment. That actually might make the deck for the first time. We'll see. We don't need that many more cards. All right, Eliminate, probably taking it. Could take the Mage Hunter's Onslaught as well. Both are great. Eliminate deals with, I mean, they both deal with fatties. This has a higher cost. This lets us do more, but the delayed trigger ability on this is actually very relevant too. I think both are great. This clearly deals with more things, but for 2 more mana. This lets me do like turn 4, kill something, play a 2-drop. Man, that is good. I think we go for the cheaper thing. I also would like to get away with 16 lands if I could. We'll see if that happens. All right, another Defiance. I mean, we could probably wheel it, but I'm okay just taking it here. Otherwise, Inspiration on the splash. Could take the Spirit Summoning. Probably just take the Defiance, even though it likely could wheel. Just because I think it's going to make the deck. Ooh, Show of Confidence. I got destroyed by this card. I wish we had more ways to take advantage of it. We don't have enough instants and sorceries, I think, to really take advantage of it, unfortunately, because I was impressed by it. But we probably just take the Onslaught over the Combat Professor, maybe get the confidence back. We'll see. I need to get my confidence back. Let's just take the Onslaught for now. Expel. This is like where Expel's at its worst, so I don't really like it here. Could take Essence Infusion. We do have a couple ways to protect. It's an option. It's pretty all-in, but when you're doing all-in aggro, I think it's something we can consider. Otherwise, we could take the Assistant, get more evasion, and get back relevant cards. Yeah, I think we just probably take the Assistant. I'm okay with that. Flyer with upside. Ooh, Divine Gambit. Well, Divine Gambit looks certainly like something we would play here, so we'll take it. Now, a bit of a miss. Probably just take the Archive card and have to be okay with it because we're not playing anything else here. Another Inkling Summoning seems fine, or we could take another Squad. But we've got a lot of 4-drops already, so we'll take the Summoning. Don't have that much Learn, unfortunately. Basically just Poet's Quill and Cram Session, but that's alright. It'll do. Can take the campus guide. I'm actually okay with that. I'd probably play it over a star pupil anyway. It lets us not splash, but play 16 lands a little more comfortably. Makes more hands keepable, and it's a 2-drop beater, so I'm alright with it. Another eager first year, or we take the anatomy? Let's just take all the eager first years. I think I like them more than unwilling ingredient anyway, even though the ingredient is actually good with the orator. But so is Stone Rice Spirit, so it's fine. Don't need any of this. I'm not going to splash. Just take the uncommon. Unlock more of the vault. Deck looks pretty good. We do have Intro to Annihilation, so our learn cards are technically a little more removal in here, which is good because we are pretty removal light. Rip Apart or Explosive Welcome, whatever. I don't think either probably make the deck. Just take some uncommons and never look back. So Swords, Divine Gambit, eliminate Mage Hunter's Onslaught. Our removal turned out okay, actually. We're not going to play the Elemental Summoning, whatever. We'll just take uncommons. Alright. Well, we didn't get the first day of class back, but that's alright. I like our deck a lot. I think it looks good. We are going to play the Witherbloom Campus as a mana rock. I could technically splash for Deadly Brew if I really wanted. I don't know if it's worth it. I think we can get away with 16 lands too. Just like this with 16 lands. Playing Crushing Disappointment. Well, I hope it doesn't disappoint me. Let's play the Witherbloom Campus. We have double black. We do have double white as well, so probably just even split. Even though technically we have more white. Yeah, we'll probably just do an even split. All in all, certainly not a busted deck. I don't even know if do we even have any rares? Yeah, I guess Swords is a rare. But nothing else, huh? No, Poet's Quill. So 2 rares. Killian's basically a rare, so it's a pretty light rare deck, but it's good. It's got a lot of goodies in it. And plenty of lessons, I suppose. Yeah. Satisfactory deck. We're going to run it like this, and we'll see you round 1. Alright, round 1, we've got a 1-lander. I think we're going to mull this. This one we can keep. And we'll probably dump probably the Eager first year. I like having the Orator into Stone Rice Spirit more for the flight. Even if they kill it, we can go Pilgrim into Professor. That's a pretty good turn progression too. Alright, so they'll take the Combat Professor. We'll probably go Stone Rice Spirit, Eager first year. Oh, they actually took Eliminate. Well, that tells me they might have another removal. Otherwise, I don't know if that's necessarily what I would have done. That was a good draw. So we'll go first year Stonerise Spirit, pass. Then we can learn and dig up. Probably removal. I mean, we could do the Inkling Summoning, which is good, but having an answer for anything also seems good. Man, they're really paying that total there, aren't they? All right, go Quill. Ooh, could do Anatomy as well, huh? With Beaming Defiance backup, that's pretty good. But I like having the catch-all, I think. Just because I have the Pilgrim of the Ages, so... Guess we can do the intro on the... Poet here. Guess I should have done it pre-combat to get more damage in. Killing's a good one. All right. Well, I think we win here. Unless they have... No, even if they have Lash of Malice, we're okay. So we'll do this. Give this flying. Exile. Intro, I guess. I don't know if it matters. All right. So we got game one. We're playing against just another aggro deck. Still don't really want to do the Mastery. Yeah, they're looking pretty aggressive. We've got the Beaming Defiance, which is actually good against them too, because it stops the Onslaught and the Lash. And I imagine they have more removal in there too. Sideboard options are basically Devastating Mastery, Star Pupil, Unwilling Ingredient. I don't think we need any of them. I kind of like what we have right now, so I think we'll just run it back. Unless, maybe Crushing Disappointment? Do I want to swap that out? I could. I could see times where Devastating Mastery would be better. I couldn't even cast it this game. But I do have Pilgrim. It's not even good against the Selfless Glyph Weaver either, is it? I suppose we probably keep it the same then. Like, they just need a Glyph Weaver, and then my hard-to-cast board wipe doesn't even work. I don't like that. We'll mull this. Cram Session is good against them, though. This one's a keep. And we can probably just swamp, I guess. That way, if we don't draw lands, we can do the Campus Guide. I'll still do the Campus Guide and get the white mana. Alright, so we can Swords, Killian, I think we will. And we'll do it now before they have protection for it. Guess I can attack first too. See if they have the Lash. They do. So go land, Eager first year, and pass. I don't really want to use Divine Gambit right now. They can like Mage Hunter's Onslaught or Eager first year, but then I'll block the, I don't know, probably the Order maybe, I don't know. They looked at their graveyard there. All right. They don't want the Lash back, though, which is pretty interesting. So they can get the flying now. So I might have to kill the... I don't want to, but this is what we're going to do. Geez. Now they want it, huh? All right. Bit too much flood, unfortunately. We'll just do the summoning. That way we can double block the Leech Fanatic and block the Assistant. Unless they have Rise of Exodus. Looks like they do. So we just need to draw better. I think we can actually do fine this match. I mean, we won game 1, so we certainly can do better here, but we're going to have to draw better. All right, we'll go to the next one. Any changes yet? No. We still wouldn't have been able to cast Devastating Mastery, so unless I'm changing my mana base, I'd have to... That's what I'd have to do to bring that one in. I don't really want to. I think we just run it back again and draw better. Not much else to say. All right, we'll play first. That was weird. This is definitely a keep. So potential Orator into Trudge or Orator into Quill if we need to. Lash. Kind of wanted to land there. We'll do the Quill. Could leave up Beaming Defiance, I guess. I'm just going to do the Quill now. And we'll get... probably summoning, I guess. If I can untap, I can at least equip plus Beaming Defiance. All right, this will work. I mean, I feel like we're still kind of winning the race. Well, they should have pre-combated that, and they would have been able to gain life, but now we're in a pretty tough spot. Well, that'll help. Let's get in for 5 here. Then we can at least go summoning and leave up Beaming Defiance, so that's good. Can counter the Rise of Extus they want to cast here too, so that's good. We can trade with the, I guess, Leech Fanatic probably. One card left, so... Alright. Let's see. Now we can at least go Professor. And we have Beaming Defiance, so that's pretty sweet. Killian. I still are forgetting to pre-combat here, though. Alright. That's fair. Not getting back anything, so we have free reign to Divine Gambit now. I think we're just gonna reattach the quill here. In for 4. And we can Gambit the Killian. And you can reattach the quill, but I think we'll leave it on the Professor. Sure. Alright, so they can kill our Professor, unfortunately. Or the quill. That might make more sense. So probably just block here, I guess. Take 6. But so potentially can kill them with Crushing Disappointment here. So let's just buff up the Professor. And they're going to take it, so we can just win here. Alright. Cool. Close one. We'll see for round 2. Alright, round 2, we'll play first. No black mana, but I'm going to keep it. If we draw any land, we at least can go Pilgrim into Professor. If we draw black mana, we're obviously looking very good. You don't see the excavated wall all that often. You don't see the detention vortex too often either. Alright, alright. Oh, geez. I can only do it as a sorcery, right? Alright. Uh-oh. I guess we swords. So I don't have to discard. Alright, there we go. Let's do the old Pilgrim, get our land train going here. No, they didn't discard. Guess they've already seen this land, so we'll do that. Not going to attack. Next turn, we'll probably just do the Shield Mage. Make best use of mana since we're still a little bit mana starved. Sure. Alright. Go land, Shield Mage. Guess I probably should have attacked first. Especially given that I have a combat trick. But that's alright. Trying to think of the 1-mana tricks I'm going to get hurt by here. Oh. Well, I could have gotten them pretty good, but that's alright. My mistake. So now we'll just go Quill, equip. I'm willing to trade my Pilgrim for a 3/2 as well. Yeah, they don't want to, so that's fine. Yep, we go land, Quill. I think we'll just get removal. Because I've got creatures and everything else, so why not? Could do Anatomy, I guess. Yeah, that increases the clock pretty quickly. I guess we'll do that. And then we'll equip and get in for 4. And we'll just leave up Beaming Defiance. We're still currently winning this race pretty handily. Take 3. Even taking 3, we're winning this race, so that's good with me. So now we'll just go Anatomy on Shield Mage. Not the best use of mana, but puts him on a, 3-turn clock? And we'll just leave up Beaming Defiance. Can always get rid of Detention Vortex if I need to. I'll bite. I think we still... It doesn't change our clock to do this, so I'm okay with it. Plus we gain 6 life. I guess we'll do Trudge, and then leave up Crushing Disappointment. And Eliminate. And Beaming Defiance. So they can exile 4 cards and draw a card. For 4 mana, yeah. I don't think... I would be surprised if that was good enough. They don't really have a good-looking answer. And I don't even have to do Crushing Disappointment at the end of their turn, which is nice. I don't even need to show them cards, is that right? I think I'll just take it. I mean, we're at 38. I could eliminate the Reflective Golem, but it's not even worth it. I think I'm just going to see if they play any more cards. I could just kill them now with Crushing Disappointment, but might as well see what else they have. All right. I guess they'll do it. So sideboard could bring in the board wipe once again. Board wipe's not even very good. It's particularly not good when we've got Poet's Quill, so our opponent's deck is pretty odd as well. I mean, they're running Excavated Wall. Reflective Golem actually is fine in there with Make Your Mark, because they can end up getting 2/3/2s out of it. So that's actually legitimate synergy. And if they have like Guiding Voice, it's going to be good with it too. So Golem is not a bad card. Pledge Mage and Spectre aren't bad. Star Pupil's pretty lackluster. Pestilent Cauldron is playable. I don't think it's great, but it's playable. And maybe, who knows, they can mill me out or something and then exile stuff. I mean, it's got a lot of weird little things on it. And when you don't need lands, converting it into pests is not bad either. But so far, I'm not too blown away by my opponent's deck. So I'm feeling like we've got the upper hand here, but we'll see. They did mulligan as well. But we got mana screwed for a little bit and came back too, so. I don't love this hand, but we're going to keep it, obviously. We've got Killian and a Swords. We've got probably our 2 most powerful cards in here. Nobody expects the team pennant. I'll say that. Really don't want a Swords a unwilling ingredient, but to be perfectly honest, it's not the worst use of a Swords. I mean, they do get to draw a card if unwilling ingredient dies, so exiling it, not that terrible. All right. We'll do the campus guide, but we're not going to search up a land. We've got plenty of lands with this hand. And technically, I think we've got the need for double black, but it's just not worth it to dig that up. So if they equip, we'll trade. Actually, I guess we can't trade, so... Revitalize too, huh? All right. I could Swords it. Cost 3 to equip. Yeah, guess we can wait. First year's a good draw. Let's just get in for 2. And go Spirit. First year pass. That way we can go like Swords Eliminate maybe on our turn and double pump first year. That'd be pretty good. I guess I'll take it. I don't know what they have, but Could be nothing. I'm still okay with that. Uh-oh. Clever girl. There, we'll attack. We can eliminate if they've got some shenanigan they want to do here. Or they just want to chump block. I'm alright with that as well. Cauldron actually not that bad here, since it gives them pests for Campus Guide blocks. They're doing it on their turn, though, interestingly. I think we'll just exile the Unwilling Ingredient. It just prevents him from drawing. I guess I could have done it on my turn, but that's alright. Yeah, I guess we can get in. We're basically trading a card in hand for a pest. I'm alright with that. I don't really want to eliminate a pest either. I mean, they can equip it for 1 mana, so might as well just get it off the board without having to use a removal spell. I mean, basically it's like, would I rather use Eliminate or a Campus Guide? And I think I'd rather save my Eliminate. I actually can't cast Onslaught yet, which is interesting to note. I mean, when I can, I'll probably be okay, but for now I can't. That's not the one I would have equipped. Guess I can eliminate the pest. It might be worth it. Because if I draw the black mana here, it's going to look good for us, but we'll see. Didn't get the black mana, that's alright. If I'd done it on my turn, I would have been able to attack with the E or first year, but yeah, I guess that's true. I was kind of hoping to draw the black mana to kill the Spectre there. But unfortunately, a 2-3 stopping our whole team, jeez, that's not good. And they're attacking, and they're not equipping with Team Pennant. I don't get it. All right. Just a very, very odd choice all around. No, I think our opponent is newer, so just a few mistakes were made. Getting rid of Beaming Defiance, too, for a pest? Huh. So now we can probably just here, I guess. I guess I should have attacked the eager first years too. That was a mistake. Because they would have been pretty brutal there. Alright. Doesn't really matter. I think opponent's probably newer at the game. Which is fine. We all have to start somewhere. Alright, so we'll just do this. And, well, I guess we don't even have to. We have lethal, don't we? Alright. Maybe should have done it to my professor. Not that it matters. Alright, we'll see you for round 3. Alright, round 3 we'll play first. Oh yeah, it's a keep. Actually not that strong of a hand, but fine to keep. I don't think we're going to be searching up a land to find with Campus Guide. I guess we can do eager first year. Ooh, Trudge is a good draw. So we'll get him for 2. I'm willing to trade. I'm fine with that. And we'll do the Trudge and pass. And next turn, I guess we can go Guide plus Defiance. It's pretty good. Could get a second white off of Guide. We only have 1 5-drop, though. Makes it a little less appealing to me. But, I mean, technically we will need a second white if we want to cast Divine Gambit this game. But, I mean, we're not in a rush to cast Divine Gambit either. Particularly against an opponent that has a grip full of cards and some potential fatties in there. So, that was a good draw. Although, I guess it prevents us from... Well, that's alright. Let's just do Eager First Year Campus Guide this turn. Gets 2 bodies out there. I think that's pretty good. And like I said, we only have 1 5-drop. Is that right? Yeah, it kind of makes finding a second white less interesting for me, so I think I'm going to decline. Even though we have the 2 white spell in hand, and I guess it turns on Campus too. Maybe it's right, I don't know. Yeah, and then we draw the 5-drop. All right, well... I guess we'll get in with these 2. See what they do. I'm okay with that. I have no idea why they're not double blocking the Trudge. I feel like I would have definitely done that. Sure. Yeah, so they don't even want to... It's just weird. Not blocking the Trudge. Hmm. Oh, alright. So, options. Guess we can do Pilgrim. I think we'll just eliminate this and attack. So they can use Spectre, but I think this is okay. No fines. I like that. Well, if there's no fines this turn, then might as well get it back, huh? Yeah, sure. Could have gotten the Crushing Disappointment too, I guess. But more removal didn't seem like it would hurt. Let's see if they're splashing. All right. So now we'll just do the Professor, get in for 3. They topped whatever they had, so splashing white for Swords of Plowshares is really not that bad of an idea. Let's see what they learn. Yeah. All right. They didn't want to show us, understandably. Sideboard, probably not. Still just Devastating Mastery and I guess Star Pupil, but I'm willing to run her back, so all right. Oh yeah, it's a good hand. Killian into maybe Campus Guide to find another black mana. Because we do have a few 4-drops, so I'm comfortable with that. Your first year is good too, but we're definitely getting the old Killian down. All right, good thinking. Oh, no play though. We don't have a flyer. Probably still go. Well, no, I think we actually go Campus Guide, as odd as that is. and find a black mana. That way we can guaranteed make a double play next turn. So this is the best setup. Not so good against pest summoning, but that's all right. Oh, Blood Researcher, huh? Well, I think we're just going to attack for 2 here and play 2 creatures. We'll just eliminate that. And we'll get in here. Yeah. I'm okay with saving it. I think I'd rather have my creature than a Beaming Defiance. I don't know, though. Could go either way on that. I mean, we have another removal in hand. I think that makes it a little bit easier of a decision, too. So we want to do it on our turn for the Eager First Year Pump. And we can also now use our campus, so that's cool, too. Dig up something. Flyer would be nice. Oh, that's a good sign. Dump that. Trudge is a good draw. So smash. And we'll do Eager First Year and pass. Sure. All right, well, this deck really had no earthly business going 3-0, but I guess our round 2 opponent was newer to the game, so that was fortunate on our part. Yeah, wasn't expecting to go 3-0, but we went there, we got there. Let's do some pack one pick ones, shall we? All right, pack one pick one. I think easy Lash. You know me, I love removal, and Lash has proven to be very good in this format, so good against the aggro decks. Good everywhere. All right, pack one, pick one. I'm fine going with Closing Statements. Premium removal, it is gold, but it is a great card. Environmental Science is great, and Hunt for Specimens is also great. So is the Professor. A lot of good cards in here, actually. A lot of good playables, but I'd go with the removal. All right, pack one, pick one. Yeah, I guess I'd go Divine Gambit. It has played well in this format, admittedly. Much better than expected. All right, pack one, pick one here. I would go probably, I guess when in doubt, go Shock. Yeah, I think that's fine. I love Shock, so I'd take it. Pack one, pick one. I would go I'd probably go with the Wrangler. Wrangler's got pretty high upside. There's Study Break and the Enthusiastic Study, which is good, but Wrangler is good. Wrangler's legitimately very strong and can take games over and makes combat situations nightmares for your opponents. So, all right, pack one, pick one. Actually, some really strong choices here. Yeah, I mean, we could go Primal Command, but Flunk is excellent, and Decisive Denial. Primal Command is pretty awesome because it has an effect that green doesn't really do anymore, the Plow Under effect, putting a non-creature permanent on top of its owner's library because you can put the land on top of their deck. So Primal Command might just be worth first picking, but I mean, Decisive Denial and Flunk are both excellent. I'd probably still just go with the Command. It's a strong mythic, and just Plow Under plus find a creature and put it in your hand, or gain 7 plus find a creature. Combinations are pretty good. The Shuffle the Graveyard is probably the least played, but yep. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.